Welcome, welcome, welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. We're just setting up for today's event. And so we are live streaming on social media as well as here in the Zoom room. With that in mind, type in exactly where you're watching us from. I'm going to put a quick timer on, which is your cue to check, have your guests arrived? If not, give them a quick prompt and we'll be starting shortly. Wonderful. We can see we've got people on from Western Australia, Arizona, Canada, Minnesota, Texas, Illinois, everyone, New Zealand, coming in from everywhere. With that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, type in where you're watching us from if you're on social media, watching it now, or on the YouTube channel, or here in the Zoom room. And for those that don't speak fluent English, don't fret. You can live in the Zoom room here. You can click closed captions at the bottom of the screen and read in your local language. And if you are playing back on YouTube, you also have the same opportunity. With that in mind, today, you're very blessed. You actually got one of my good buddies, Keith Chazon, all the way from Louisiana, one of our double diamonds, to present for you. So with that, I'll hand you to Keith.
All right. Well, thank you, Michael. I'm excited to be here once again. This is kind of my favorite night to be able to present the opportunity to the Neumi program. This is what Jamie and I got excited about back in 2022. The technology is off the charts, and the product is just all different versions of the product, right? Are just making a difference in so many people's lives. And then when you tie that to an award-winning never seen before compensation plan, it's a win-win-win for everybody. So without further ado, we're going to get started. Share my screen. All right. So who is Neumi? That's the question, the $10 million question. Well, they're the trailblazers and the innovators dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through our cutting-edge technology, hydrostat molecular encapsulation delivery system. Hydrostat is Neumi's proprietary method of developing or putting together nutrients that really make a difference. And so there's a problem that's really systemic throughout the entire nutritional supplementation world. It's called poor absorption rates. And studies actually show that up to 90% of all oral supplements are not fully absorbed by the body. I can tell you some crazy stories about some of that from a plumber friend of mine. This means that only a fraction of the nutrients actually get into the cell. Let me move this out of the way. Reach the cell where they're actually needed, right? The solution to that problem is hydrostat, transforming health with breakthrough science. Our proprietary production process, hydrostat, sets us apart in delivering high quality products that embody our commitment to excellence. So the biggest thing is the cell size. That's the difference, right? It's small enough to get inside the cell and really work where it's supposed to. They're fully absorbed. The molecules in all other supplements are too large. Look at the graphic below. They're too large to be absorbed by the cell, so they actually get excreted from the body without being used effectively. What a huge difference. And so the surface area is really key. If you look at the graphic on the right-hand side, you'll see where the particle comes in contact with the human cell, and it only contacts a certain amount of the surface area. But when you nanosize it, I'm strictly talking the size of the molecular structures, you can see so much more actually can come in contact with the cell, therefore gets into the cell. So Neumi wraps their ingredients in ultra pure water clusters for protection and instant absorption. This is so that the supplements are absorbed before they make it into the stomach, sublingually. Water also doesn't include the potential toxicity that lipids do. Lipids are fats, and most of those are made from seed oils, which can be inflammatory. So you never need to actually take a break from taking Neumi supplements. Hydrostat technology, three things we talked about so far is the cell size, the surface area, very, very powerful key, and the hydrostat delivery system. Now we're able to get the product into the cell. Let's talk about the power of my favorite peptide. It's called glutathione. Glutathione is a master antioxidant. It's the protector and detoxifier of the cell. It's the key to life, health, performance, protection, and longevity of every human cell. Glutathione also recycles itself to increase the effectiveness of other antioxidants like vitamin C, D, superoxide dismutase, catalase, all the other different antioxidants they got out there. It's one of the most studied molecules in the world with over 188,000. Now I'm hearing it's over 191,000 studies on PubMed compared to vitamin C, which has about 78,000 studies. So you can see that is a significant difference. Why is it studied so much? Because it's so important to health, wealth, and longevity. Here's what the doctors are saying. Dr. Mehmet Oz, you guys know that guy, right? The most powerful antioxidant you've never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases that you fear the most. They call them the diseases of aging, but yet we're seeing it more and more prevalent in folks in the younger generations. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. Then Dr. David Katz, who's the director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center, he says if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just doesn't seem to be firing on all cylinders, low glutathione just might be a part of it, both cause and effect. Now, glutathione in your body as you age, if you look at the right-hand side on that graphic, you can easily see how when you're in your early years, early 20s, you're or up until you reach your early 20s, your body's producing glutathione in abundance, right? But as we age, that production begins to decrease. And that's because we're breathing more, we're eating more, we're drinking more, we're exposing our bodies to the Wi-Fi networks and the 5G towers out there. We are exposing ourselves to what's creating oxidative stress. And so that uses up glutathione. And so as we age, our bodies produce less and less and less. Benefits of glutathione. High glutathione levels are associated with an extensive number of health, performance, and anti-aging benefits. Signs of low glutathione. So if you're wondering, hey, am I low on glutathione? Well, think about these things. A weakened immune system, physical and mental fatigue, muscle weakness and aches, inflammation, premature aging and disease, dull or dry looking skin, grayish looking, right? Gray hair or balding, brain fog, headaches, digestive issues, allergies, weight gain, right? Signs of high glutathione levels. In other words, if your glutathione stores are sufficient and even exceeds the normal amount, you have a boosted immune system, right? You just don't seem to get to feel bad as often. Sustained mental and physical energy, optimal athletic performance, right? At this point, you're raising your game up to a higher level. Balanced inflammation, delayed aging and disease, healthy, radiant skin, decreased graying and balding. I mean, you're looking good. A balanced digestion. Now you're feeling good. Reduced allergic reactions and weight management. That weight is finally getting under control. Now let's take a look at our hydrostat product breakdown. Remember I mentioned earlier an array of products utilizing the technology, but here's a quick FDA disclaimer. The statements that you've heard so far and about to hear have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended at all to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. That's for your medical professional to do. Problem, glutathione decreases with age and environment. Remember I talked about food we eat, the air we breathe, the water we drink, leaving no practical way to get into the cells. Introducing the solution to that problem, and that's NutraSwish. Using proprietary hydrostat technology, Neumi has nano-sized. This isn't nano robots. This is just strictly particle size in the nanometer range. They've nano-sized glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other key nutrients to become bioavailable within seconds. Just orally swish like this for 30 seconds or more, and then swallow. Experience these benefits with NutraSwish. You get a boosted immune, joint support is better, clean and sustained energy, rapid recovery. That's key. And here's another problem in the marketplace. Skincare rarely gets past the first layer of skin, right? Resulting in a need for many products. Cleanse, tone, moisturize. Ever since I met my bride at 15 years old, she's been doing those three steps twice a day. Required many products. Over the years, she prayed for this, that if somebody could just figure out a way to do it in one step, I'd be all in. That's what we found 3 years ago. Skincare is also complex, ineffective, and expensive after containing many harmful ingredients. Here's a solution, Neumi Skin. Using hydrostat's technology, Neumi has nanosized, again, particle size in the nanometer range, glutathione, hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and more so that you can nourish your skin at its deepest level. What does Neumi Skin do? Helps reduce pore size, smooths out your skin texture, lifts and firms, brightens and evens your skin tone, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, fights skin aging pollutants. You'll see in just a few minutes the results of all that. Another problem in the marketplace, to find a clean solution for energy and focus. You guys know there's literally hundreds of different types of energy drinks out there in the market with all kinds of crazy ingredients that causes some significant serious health effects in the human body. They're out there. Stop drinking them. People often try to resolve low energy and lack of focus with those types of harmful stimulants. Here's a solution, Neuro. It's available in selected markets right now, but we're rolling it out as fast as we can. Neuro uses our hydrostat nano delivery system to maximize absorption and effectiveness of the following ingredients: arginine, magnesium gluconate, L-theanine, caffeine, and other key nutrients. Here's the benefits of Neuro: enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, heightened cognitive performance. And another thing about the Neumi Neuro, it's actually certified by the American Brain Council. Another problem, today's environmental disruptors, all these hormone disruptors, right, are having increasing negative effects on a women's health and hormones. Solution, introduce a Neumi Hers. Again, available in selected markets, but we're rolling it out as fast as we can. Every woman knows about the inconveniences that cycles and hormone changes can bring into life. Experience rapid results through our hydrostat technology. Every ingredient, it's a full list of botanicals, was carefully selected to create a well-rounded blend of benefits. With Hers, every woman can flourish. Helps alleviate bloating, cramps, and PMS, right? Supports healthy hormone function. Helps with hot flashes and night sweats. Enhances mood and overall well-being. Another problem in the marketplace, healthy hair and scalp can sometimes be elusive due to issues like dryness, dandruff, and thinning, often caused by environmental factors, hormonal changes, or improper care. You're going to see some really cool testimonies in just a couple of minutes. Here's a solution, New Neumi Hair. It's a revolutionary new formula for full and lush leave-in hair therapy. Neumi's hair hydrostat technology delivers powerful ingredients to maximizing absorption. This innovation ensures that every application penetrates profoundly, revitalizing the scalp and promoting healthier, more vibrant hair. Here's what Neumi Hair does. Strengthens the hair. Scalp health, right? Moisturizes and smooths. Heat protection, that's key for all the irons out there, right? Increase hair density. I remember my wife first ironed her hair the first time. She got out the ironing board, put her hair across the thing, got the iron, and I'm just kidding. She didn't really do that. So amazing feedback. Here's where it starts. Lachlan, Melbourne, Australia. He's a 24-year-old powerlifting athlete, personal trainer, and gym manager. In week 3 of using the NutraSwish, he says training recovery has been amazing, coming into each session fresh, no soreness from previous weekly sessions. Already hitting personal bests months out from his next competition. After 3 weeks, 4 weeks, using Swish around my training as well as post-training session, even more personal bests on his lifts, including hitting 270 kilograms for 2 reps deadlift for the first time ever. Absolutely remarkable. Then we got my daughter, Danae, out of Louisiana. She's 34 years old, well, 35 now, homeschooling mother of 3. As soon as I started using NutraSwish on day 1, I immediately found I had way more energy. Also, prior to using the Hers product every month, she would have mood swings, bloating, breast tenderness, all the things associated with PMS, right? However, since she's been using the Hers, she's found that she doesn't have any PMS symptoms at all. Absolutely remarkable. More from Greg in Christchurch, New Zealand, 58-year-old self-employed pool construction. He's been into competitive mountain bike racing for almost his entire adult life. In his 20s, after doing a half-day events, he would have nothing left in the tank. Absolutely spent, right? Now at 58, 38 years later, and with NutraSwish, He's able to go out and do multiple days of riding with energy to spare, extra gas in the tank. Plus, he finds that he has good mental clarity, hardly any muscle soreness, and a way faster recovery. My friend Jeannie from Hawaii, 55-year-old natural health and skincare specialist. She says, wow, neuro is the noticeable cognitive, focus, clarity, memory, and energy boosting, get a ton of stuff done swish that I'll never go a day without. Try to say that 3 times fast. Anyone that knows me, she says, knows that I have a severe attention span and memory deficit. So this is over and above the incredible benefits from NutraSwish, which has helped with those things as well. And this is me, Louisiana, 61, 62 now, employed, self-employed networker after suffering for almost a year with severe discomfort in my neck area, right in my shoulder, from an injury I sustained. 48 hours after swishing the first time, I literally sat on the edge of my bed and wept because for the first time in almost a year, I woke up realizing that I slept all night long. And that was the first time in that same period. Absolutely amazing. I was eventually completely able to, without discomfort, and able to return to my body weight exercise routine. Today, I feel stronger than I've ever felt in my entire life. This is Neumi Skin Transformations. Absolutely remarkable. Elaine from South Australia, after 4 weeks, you can see her before on the left side, her after on the right. People looked at her walking the streets and thought she had lost weight. She said, nope, I just swished. Reduced the puffiness in her face and around her neck. Absolutely remarkable. Got Linda from Indonesia. You can see her before and after 17 days. Her skin was dull and rough. You could look at it and see the difference. Now it's bright, soft, and clear. You got this young lady from Nigeria. She's in her 80s. She sprayed her face with Neumi Skin 3 to 4 times a day for 4 weeks. Look at her results. All the dark melanin in this area is completely even tone now. Absolutely remarkable. Then we got this is Donna from Texas. You can see around her lips area, her neck. Look at the difference after just 8 weeks, 2 months, y'all. Spritz, 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 and swish, swish, swish. Then we got Sherry from Indiana. Sherry Warner, 2018. This is 6 years. I'm telling you, she literally aged backwards. Absolutely crazy. Neumi Hair Transformations. This is Rick from Utah. He said, I'm so happy to have been invited to participate in trial group for this new product. Given the amazing results, I will continue using it. This is after 1 month. Look at that before and after. And then this is my bride, Jamie from Louisiana. After using Neumi hair for 5 months, I'm finally able to wear my hair shoulder length and put it up in a ponytail. You have no idea the difference that makes in how their demeanor is, how they handle themselves, how much more confidence they have, right? And that's exactly what she says. As a result, my self-esteem and confidence are through the roof. That's after 5 months. We got Sherry again from Indiana. Look at these amazing results. Much more fuller and lengthwise. Her length is growing. Remarkable. So this presentation tonight is being live streamed to our Facebook, Neumi New You. It's Neumi is one of Neumi's official channels on social media, and it's where we have all our testimonies. So there's tons more. You want to see more? You want to hear more? Just pop into Neumi New You. Let them know who invited you, and be prepared to be entertained. Not really laugh and entertain, but entertain with a lot of really cool transformations. So Neumi's vision is led by this guy, Stephen K. Scott, founder of Neumi. He spent his whole life searching for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to those and marketing them on television. Over the years, he's generated over $4 billion in revenue. You might have heard of one of his biggest, the Total Gym, where Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley are his spokespeople. Well, that's from his company, right? He was ready to retire, actually, until he found what he calls the biggest breakthrough of his entire lifetime, which is why he launched Neumi to share this technology, Hydrostat, with the world. Then he brought on Aaron Rennert, who's now our president and CEO. His aim is to ensure that Neumi is the most field-driven and responsive company within the industry. Aaron is such a really cool guy. And this is one of the reasons that I decided to move forward and not just be a consumer of the product, but share the product with as many people as I could. This Science and Medical Advisory Board, these folks all participate on this board for absolutely free. You can go to Neumi.com to read all their full biographies. We're talking about some of the highest credentialed medical professionals in the entire world serve on this board for free. They're not paid, they're there because this is making an impact with their patients throughout their entire practice. And then there's execution. Why Neumi-based business? Why would you want to have a Neumi-based business? Led by a field-based approach, we empower our team and partners to drive meaningful impact grounded in unwavering principles of integrity, transparency, and customer focus. Together, we are shaping a healthier future, one innovation at a time. You know, the home-based business statistics back in 2021, it was 186 billion in sales, which was up 3.3% since 2020. And it does nothing but climb every year because the climate is right for home-based entrepreneurs. That's 128 million people involved and growing fast. Neumi is now open in 74 countries, over 200,000 members worldwide. We have an unparalleled compensation plan, revolutionary business tools, a field-driven philosophy, and free membership with perks. It's not one of those deals you pay a monthly membership to be a part of or an annual membership. You just sign that you want to share this technology with the world, and you get to participate for free. The opportunity, we leverage the power of Hydrostat. You get a great return on investment, residual income, and you get to build a legacy asset. Income disclosure statement. Refer to Neumi's compensation plan for complete details. Earnings are based on individual effort, commitment, sales skills, and market conditions, with results varying among members. Neumi does not guarantee any special income or success. You gotta work it to earn it, right? So in our compensation plan, we have both monthly and weekly payouts. Let's do the weekly first. Weekly earnings, fast and immediate rewards. It's up to 43% total payout on customers and new members enrolled. The direct sponsor earns a 25% commission on all initial orders from new enrollments and lifetime 20% on all customers. And it pays that 3%, 6 additional levels, in what's called generational bonuses. And in the monthly commissions, we have what's called the Neumi Power of Three. So simply when you bring in 3 people, they're on your first level, you earn $50. And then when those 3 help 3 on your second level, it's 9. You earn an additional 200 for a total Power of 3 bonus of $250. And you about that time you hit what's called senior member rank. And in level 3 Power of 3 is each one on your second level, those 9 each bring in 3, right? 3, 3, 3. Multiples of. And you earn an additional $1,250 in the Power 3 bonus for a total of $1,500. And you'll be a 2-star to earn that. Then we have what's called a monthly leadership pool. Once you reach the rank of 2-star, what Neumi does is they take 6% of the total global monthly volume. They divide it in 6 bonus pools, 1% for 2 stars, 1% in 3 stars, 1% in diamond, 1 in double diamond, 1 in triple diamond, 1 in crown. And then when you reach 2-star, all the 2 stars in Neumi participate in that 2-star bonus pool. And then when you hit 3-star, you get to participate in that one. When you hit diamond, you get to participate in that one. When you get double diamond, triple diamond, crown, you participate in those. But the cool thing is, these are all cumulative. When you reach the next level, you get to participate in the previous one too. So when you hit crown, you're participating in that 6%, the total global bonus volume as far as the leadership pool is concerned. Absolutely remarkable concept. Then there's a unit level, automatic qualifications. New members are in 7% down 3 levels. Senior member, 4 levels. 1-star, 5 levels. 2-star, 6 levels. When you hit 3-star, you get all 7 levels. Diamond, 7. Double diamond, 7. Triple diamond, 7. And crown, 7. But you get an additional percent when you hit that 7th level number 7 as a crown. So we just introduced 3 new ranks, which is pretty amazing, right? Where you can do what's called double crown, triple crown, and president. As a double crown, you actually have 6 2-star legs direct to you with an infinity cap bonus of $30,000, which is 2.5% of your volume. Triple crown is 6 3-star legs, infinity cap of 50 grand. And then presidential or president, 6 diamond legs, infinity cap of 100 grand. Now these are monthly, okay? It's not an annual deal. These are monthly. Absolutely remarkable. And then here's the infinity bonus payout on the entire field when it comes to diamond. You start qualifying for infinity at diamond. You can see the difference at diamond. You're 2,500 max, double diamond 5,000 max, triple 10,000 max, crown 15,000. And we talked about the other three previous slide. Supported next steps. There's a lot more, not a lot more, but there's more detail to the compensation plan. Number one, you want to make sure you get back with the individual who shared that with you so you can get that part answered. But we had training videos, we got business planning tools, we got access to different marketing assets. A Neumi app that's absolutely free. You don't have to subscribe to a monthly deal to this or an annual deal. It's free. Neumi gives that to you as part of your free membership. And it is amazing. You'll agree with me once you get started on it. Company Facebook groups where you got a safe place to refer your family, friends, so that they can learn about this incredible opportunity, get their questions answered, and partner with you. And then, like tonight on Neumi.tv, we got the opportunity call. Wednesday night, we got members night. And once a month on Thursday nights, the founder himself, Steve Scott, actually comes in and explains the entire technology of hydrostat to the entire world. Absolutely amazing. So where are you at? Three options. You might be ready to get started. Well, if you are, just contact the person who invited you tonight and tell them, hey, I'm ready to get started. And they'll be happy to guide you along that process. Maybe you just want to try the product. Again, just reach out to the person who invited you to the presentation. They're gonna help you place that first order so you can begin to experience the power of hydrostat, whether it's the glutathione, whether it's the Neumi skin, whether it's the neuro for cognitive function, whether it's the hers for hormonal balance, whether it's the hair because we're looking to thicken things out a little bit. It doesn't matter. Either one, just go ahead and get it ordered and get your trial underway. You might just need more information. Again, the person that invited you can help direct you in that path. They'll connect you with someone who is key, working with them as a team in the business, and together, three of y'all will get all your questions answered and begin to help you get started. All right. So again, thanks for being here tonight. Such a great opportunity. Get your questions answered. Most importantly, get the glutathione inside your body because if you're anything like me, your life